Waking up early will change your life. And I say that with complete conviction because it changed mine. And you want to know why that it's so powerful. And you've heard people mock the 5 a.m. morning routine, 4 a.m. morning routine, and say, oh, yeah, but it's stupid because like you could just do the work anyway in the hours of the day and get your sleep. Yeah, it's true. Like, fair enough. Yes, get your sleep, whatever. Just wake up early, but get your sleep. We don't want to sacrifice our sleep and our energy. But the reason why it changes your life, the reason why you probably should do it is because you have always gotten into the same mindset, just as I have, of putting things off. And what do I mean by that? Putting things off, saying that I'm going to do it later, saying that I'm going to do this thing later. I'm going to work out later. I'm going to go to the gym later. I'm going to do the homework later. I'm going to do this later. And it keeps getting put it off and off throughout the entire day. Like you were probably supposed to do it at this time, but then you just put it off later in the day, saying that you're going to do it later. I'm going to do it after this. I'm going to do it after this. But when you have it in the morning, when you have those little extra hours in the morning before you fall into the responsibilities of the day, because that's the reason why we put off all the things that we need to do to get to our dream lives, to become the person we want to. We fall into the day-to-day responsibilities of, I gotta reply to this message, I gotta go eat food now, or I gotta do this chore, and oh, my mom said this, and my mom said this, and then we come up with all these things and all the important things that we need to do. Let's say hit a workout, film a YouTube video, read a book that we said that we're gonna read. It all gets put off to later because we fall into the day-to-day responsibilities. I'm gonna do it later, and it never happens. But when you have those extra hours in the morning where you can work in complete silence, doing exactly what you need to do, you do the homework at that time, you hit a workout in that time. And the powerful thing about it being first thing in the morning is because you got no excuse. You've given yourself that time first thing in the morning. And when you do it first thing in the morning, you're free for the rest of the day. And you're free from the excuses of, I'm going to do it later, because you've already done it. When you wake up and do exactly what you need to do, you get the important things out of the way. And because when you keep telling yourself you're going to do it later, you just end up never doing it. I'm going to do it at 4 p.m. instead. I'm going to do it at this time, dude, this time. It's all bullshit. It's all excuses. But when you give yourself no excuse, you wake up early and you're going to do it in the morning. When you wake up early, purposefully, you have no excuse, because nothing happens at 4 a.m. There's no responsibilities, and there's no one telling you what to do at that time because no one's awake. So you've truly got no excuse. It's dead silent. You can't fall into the day-to-day responsibilities because the day hasn't even started. And then I know what you're going to say. You're going to be like, oh wait, but it isn't extra hours because you have to wake up early, which means you have to go to sleep earlier. So I could just get it done at night. But what do you get done at night? What do you do when you get home from school or work? If you're working on a side hustle, or if you're working on something outside of your day-to-day responsibilities, what do you even do? Like most people, you don't even go and do what you need to do straight away. You go scrolling on your phone while you eat the instant noodles, like I used to always do. Instant noodles. You put garbage into your body, and then you put garbage into your mind with the content you consume, and then you don't end up doing anything anyway. So you don't do anything anyway later in the day. So with this change of routine, you would probably end up being more productive because you won't have the excuse of being tired. Like, oh, I get home from school and I'm tired. That's why I don't end up doing the work. It's so hard to do the work because I'm tired. When you wake up first thing in the morning, you've had a full night of sleep, and you have those hours in the morning instead of the hours at night when there's so many excuses and so many responsibilities in the morning. There isn't anything. There's no excuse of you being tired because you should have had a good night of sleep if you're on a consistent bedtime schedule. And I'm not gonna lie, the first few nights where you wake up early and you're changing your schedule, yes, you are gonna wake up tired, but once you get the routine in place, you will never go back. You'll be the most productive, the most happy, fulfilled person that you usually are compared to before, when you have those days when you get back from home and you're tired and you don't end up doing any work. You procrastinate and then you go to sleep at like 2 a.m. doing homework or studying. Waking up early will change that for you. And I hope this video helped you see that, inspired you maybe to change up your routine. Hope that helps you. See you soon, bro. Wow.